welcome to the Magic Behind the Ukrainian Actors featuring Hennadii Popenko. Welcome that you joined us today. Um,
Absolutely correct, Bianca. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. Many of you will know Hennadii from the verticals of the Ukraine, and we will talk about it today. So, but before we start,
Thank you for thank you for your invitation. That's a great chance for me. Say hi and say thanks, and to you, your team, and all the people in all the world who is interested by verticals from Ukraine. Thanks a lot, guys.
you're welcome, and we feel honored that you had the time to talk to us. Um, Before we really start with the questions, maybe you can introduce yourself, who you are. You can say whatever you want to.
Oh, that's That's so danger because my big problem is my English. I work in an
It's just
English
fine.
vertical, so my big problem is my English. Really, my English horrible and my English horrible. That sentence I use so often, and then that sentence is so good. My English so horrible. That's
It's all
it.
fine. It's all fine. We both are not native speakers, so it's all fine. We will understand you just fine.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Just I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's all about me.
Yeah, you are an actor, which we know from mini movies, but also verticals, which are produced in the Ukraine. We are not done with listing your mini movies because there are too many. I always can repeat it in each interview. On LoveBusters and Dramatize Me on YouTube, they have in total around, I guess, 1,800 mini movies. And we didn't watch them all yet, but we will. We will to figure out
It's a
which.
hard work.
Yeah, but our priorities are at the moment somewhere else, so it takes a little bit. But so far, we have seven mini movies. Where are you in? And four verticals. Um, I can just list real quick the verticals in which you are acting. And what role name you had in there, or if we didn't found a role name, but we can explain the role what you acted in. So I guess the first vertical of you was the alpha mate who cried wolf. You played Alpha Zenith. He's actually a manipulative alpha who is out for revenge and power. And yeah, that was actually intense. So the next vertical in which you were acting is Waking Up Married to My Crush. You played, I'm not sure if it was a detective or a private investigator, but I know he was corrupt. Um, yeah, actually, there been two ladies who hired you to find something out, but you worked more. Jasmine hired you, and Vivian. Vivian is the villainess,
You
and
have amazing memory.
yeah, I mean, Jasmine was played by Angelina, and Vivian must be Anastasia Ivanyuk. And yeah, she paid you more, so you've been more on her side. Um, then an absolutely amazing vertical, which I really, really love, is Engaged to the Enemy. You played Henry Sharma. You was the father of Annie, an ruthless mafia boss who even would kill his closest family members to get what he want, success and power.
I'm
But
so sorry.
yeah, you've been mean. You've been mean, and you don't care if you if it was your wife or your daughter So as long you get your power and what you want, you didn't care in this movie. So you've been really ruthless. Um, but your daughter, so Annie, it's Julia, she gave you a hard time. And the last week vertical which we have from you is the Golden Cage, which been amazing as well. And you played Victor Corbin. Um, and Victor was or is a rich man who belongs to a secret cult. And you and your wife was played by Olenka Kurta. You wanted to yeah, get a baby, which well, through a surrogate mother. And you,
Salve, regina caelestis, quae in noctes sacrum inter annum novissimum et millennium novum nata es.
yep, you still remember those lines? Oh God.
Why? Why it still stay in my hand? Do you want to hear some fun story about that words?
Go on.
Uh, Usually, all that type of work already that's a whiskey. That's a
No,
whiskey
no,
time.
no, 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 no. It's not no alcohol.
Usually, that's work already hard for me because it's not Ukrainian language, first of all, and then they proposed me that role with Latin language. So I start to learn it a long time. But one of the part of my work is car test driving. We have a project by Ukraine in the Ukrainian TV with name Family Test Drive. That's our authorization auto format of the show because not only one tester said about horsepowers or from 0 to 100 kilometers for 3 seconds or what. That's not fun for us because we have a family, my wife and my two daughters, and we use that car together and say about that car together. I'm about motor, maybe. My wife about interior because she like beauty. My daughters about useless, about I don't know, seats or what, and that's a fun project. So we take a new Hyundai Tucson. That's a type of model of Hyundai. I'm driving that Tucson for few days, and after that, find in that Tucson some option. You can talk, and the car is recording what you talk.
Okay.
For why? And we talk about it for why with my wife. My wife said a proposition like when we go to the shop and kids stay in the inside the car, and when we come back, our kids have some conflict, and one say to other one what, oh, you start that conflict, no, you start that conflict. What we can do, oh, we just check that recording of the car. That's proposition for her. From me, proposition is like when you're driving and some policemen stop you and start to say you some strange words, what you not correct driving or what, you're just recording that too. But actually, I'm driving and start to learn Latin language. Oh, idea. I'm recording that Salve Regina Caelestis by the car. I'm driving and sometimes put it playing and the car saying me that words. But
That's
when
funny.
we finish uh, when we
But
finish our test drive, we go back to the to the car shop. Sorry,
mhm.
and go back that car. I forgot to delete, and I imagine what feeling next driver after me. Oh, nice option. Oh, Sam has something recorded here. So very good analysis.
But this car would be a nice option for a vertical. If you want to get some evidence of your enemy who's sitting in the car, you can record it. So it would be perfect. It's like out of a vertical. No, that's fun.
That's a
Um,
fun story.
yeah, and let me take a look at my notes. Actually, we hope there will be soon much more verticals with you, but we figured out um, most of the time you playing the bad guy, the villain. So don't you miss sometimes to play a good guy? Because, like I said, even in the mini movies, you are most of the time more the bad guy.
You know, Bianca, I'm a good guy in my life. I'm a head of a family. My daughter loves me. My wife loves me. So that's enough for me in a life. For movie, I can feel as a part of me because when I said something in a movie, I said it truly and I feel it truly and I understand what I can crash that people, crash the career or even the life or work. We are difficult organism, human like difficult organism, and we are not simple like I'm so smiling or I'm so good and only good and good all my life. No, we change, our emotion change, and that's a good change chance for me to feel other. Maybe
Mhm.
it's even good for my family. Maybe I'm a monster inside of me, and only acting help my family from me. I don't know.
Yeah, since you played only the bad villains, actually, how did you start with acting? Did you
Stop.
just
Oh,
recently started, or do you want to always be become an actor? How did it start?
all my life I'm preparing to be in a Soviet army, because my grandfather is pilot in the army too. He was in a Soviet army too, so I'm preparing to Soviet army too. But when a Soviet Union is crashing and the Ukrainian army don't start to organize in some good structure, that's even that time I start to change my mind because that's army is finished. What I must do? I don't know. My mom is a doctor, and she proposed to me goes to medical academy in my motherland city in Poltava. So nice, so beautiful city. So I start to go to medicine academy, go to some massage training, finish that massage and manual training, go to practice in some clinic already, start to sign some scientist work about that. So that's my future, I think. But in some evening, I stay on some stage in my lyceum and talk about talk some poem. La 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 la. Because I'm teaching in a theatrical school in my lyceum and I talking and I thinking about other about me. Oh, you must change all your life. You finish your lyceum and the next your academy. But that's your dream. No, that's not my dream. What's your dream? My dream is army. No army now. Okay, what we will do? I don't know. Who you are? Oh, I'm talking a poem right now. So, oh, I'm actor. Yeah, I'm actor. That's a crazy idea. Absolutely. I'm not actor in not was actor in that time, but I think about it. Go to Kiev, and from the first step, go to the theatrical university. That's it. Just good luck for me because so many guys goes to few times, few years, year by year. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it happened. Maybe that's a luck, maybe that's a God, I don't know.
It was fate. It
Yeah,
was fate. Where we have something again from the
that's
word.
not fake. Fake? No, fake. Fake? Fake.
Not fake, fate. Fate.
Yeah, yeah.
No, actually, yeah, that it was actually your luck that you found a new way what you can do if you are not in the army no more. And if you, so I heard out of your answer that you've been to a university where you learned the acting. Did
Yeah,
you had any, you had acting education, right?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's full time, all day and all night. That's really hard work because we living in a university, even sometimes don't go to the our hostel, stay in inside the university and training a lot because that's a hard work really.
Yeah, I bet. But I figured out that it's not so easy to become an actor. You always have to visit some yeah, acting school or acting university because just to say, okay, from now on I'm an actress, let's start tomorrow. You need the education because I guess without that you won't make it far in the business, I guess.
You know, Bianca, by the way, if it's possible, I talk about that. I'm talking about that because even in that verticals, I meet sometimes with guys who haven't the theatrical education. He is a very famous media person in Ukraine too, but they haven't education.
Oh.
And sometimes you can see it, sometimes not, because they are good or great or what. But so many small but very necessary moments. For example, you start to shoot it,
Hmm.
all the group, not only their actors. Actors ready, preparing own emotion for some level, because
Hmm.
1 second before you're talking about great fruits or fruit salad, blah blah blah, and other turn to back to the work, and you are bad guy, boss mafia, or what? Absolutely, as a person. So that's a different motion, and you must prepare all your body and mind. You're preparing operate cameraman is preparing, director preparing, everybody is preparing, but someone take their phone and say, "Oh no, interview? No, 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 I can't do it. Because I'm so busy right now. I'm on the stage, and every scene say everyone in a filming stage say, okay, because that person they need it for him for that project.
Yeah.
For me, that's something so strange. I'm ready to kill that person, or really, because it's not respectful for everyone in that space,
Yeah.
from helper to director, from your friends and family, actor family, to the technical stuff. That's absolutely incorrect. And your feeling, your acting, mastering, it's not enough. When you have education of acting, you have so many necessary small things because you are part of big organism. And when that organism working and feeling good, you have a good production and good result and good film.
Yeah.
And when you have so many Yes, no, yes, no, no, no. After 1 second, wait. You have same film, you
Yeah,
know?
and I mean, especially in the vertical space, you don't have much time.
Yeah,
I guess you in the Ukraine have just a short term of time where you can shoot. For example, the verticals in the States, they are shooted in between 7 to 10 days for one vertical. I'm not sure how it is in the Ukraine, but I think similar, right?
yeah, it seems, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Um,
and we have so often the sirens, and when we hear the sirens, we thinking what we do and what the danger is. Drones or planes, and what kind of planes, airplanes, I mean.
yeah.
And after that thinking, where or stay in a stage, film staging, or go to the hidden place. So that's that's plus to time.
Yeah, it's I can't imagine to be in your shoes. And that's actually what I adore about you Ukrainians, because you are, in my eyes, the strongest and bravest people. Because like 2 weeks ago, I guess you had a huge attack to Kiev. And for example, Anastasia, she posted a story that she fled in a shelter and didn't sleep much. But on the next morning at 7 or 8 a.m., she was sitting in the makeup department on set, and the show must go on.
Yeah,
I
so must
mean,
go on. Absolutely.
yeah, and that's so incredible what you guys are able to do to still what you are managing to still shoot so many great verticals and mini movies and entertain the fans worldwide, even under those circumstances. And that's really where I have to say, if I would have a hat on, um,
I'm really happy to hear it because we need to say what somebody behind our border with us because sometimes you're feeling so lonely, you know.
I bet. Um,
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's amazing what you guys are doing. And what I adore about you vertical actors too, is there's one project, you have maybe 10 days to shoot it, and then you start immediately the next one. How do you manage to learn all the scripts? And do you have a secret to remember everything? Because this is so many text which you have to learn. I mean, okay, I figured out you can still your Latin sentence, but I guess it's not with every script like that.
For somebody, it's more simply because they know language more good than me. But for
Yeah,
me, it's really, really hard. And when I take the script, no, even when I take the agree what they take me in some project, that's fun and good for me. And in same in that in that moment, I feel other emotions like, oh God, again. Oh, it's so hard. Oh no, yes, no, yes, no. And I start to learn in from that moment when I take degree. I I have a request for planning department to send me uh, the day, uh, the full schedule of filming days,
yeah,
and I see, and I must see what in that correct day we will film in, how many words, how many materials we must to make it in that day. So I'm preparing not only for one first day. No, sometimes I understanding what in my schedule hardest day is like 10 day. So I start to working with the 10 day because it's the hardest day
yeah,
with hardest text or what. And I understand what our first day it's only like few sentence or what. Not need to concentrate. No. And all free time, like like a story with Tucson, with Hyundai Tucson, all my free time when I'm in a project, I use for that.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I always had problems in school to learn something and keep it in my mind. But that's actually really, really great what you actors are able to. Um, then there's another question. Do you still have to do auditions, or do they say, ah, Hennadii is it? He don't have to do auditions. We just hire him. We know what he's doing. And if you do auditions, how many auditions per month are you doing?
Sorry, auditions in English, I don't know what it
Um,
is.
you have to apply for at the production companies that you want to get a role. So you have maybe to go there to their office and have something like a rehearsal that you get some text and you have to act. And so they can see, okay, he's good enough. We want to hire him. Or you maybe you're doing it at
Auditions
home
like
and do a
testing, like
videotape.
testing, yeah, like
Um,
testing,
Yeah, it's not an
yeah.
interview, but like
Uh-huh.
you apply for a role and you get a script and have to say some lines, and so they can say, okay, we know he's good, we can hire him. So,
Usually, sure, you need the auditions. Auditions are online or offline. For
hmm
sure, in modern world with COVID, with war and other, online is popular, but and sometimes for some project that's enough. You make that auditions by online,
hmm
and they will say you yes or no after that. But some project positioning on self like more serious,
hmm
more more good, more quality work, and they need you offline.
Yeah.
And you go to Kiev for that for sure. And I do it because that's interesting for me. If that project is shared or what, you just don't go to start about that project, not start to talk about auditions. No,
Yeah.
don't start to talk about that projects at all. For example, a few days ago, I have proposition to some very, for me, bad project with bad story. Uh, my my character is not. I'm not feeling truly about him. So just a bad story. And for sure, I said thank you for that proposition, but I can't because not interesting for me. So no auditions, no projects, no
Yeah,
auditions.
that's for sure. That's for sure. But that's great to see that those productions will reach out to you and ask you, hey, we would like to have you in our movie. Would you be a part of it? And you can still say, no, I'm not interested. That's great that you don't have always to apply by yourself, but the company's coming to you and say, hey, let's be a part of it. That's great to
Yeah,
see. That's really great to see.
and sometimes for sure productions propose you some role, some project without that words. What do you say?
Audition.
Auditions.
Yeah.
Auditions.
Yeah, because
Without audition. Thank you for a new word.
you
I
are
don't know.
welcome. So you teach me some Ukrainian words as well, even if I still have a knot in my tongue, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Um,
And
yeah,
sometimes they just give you that project. That's a
yeah,
good time. Thank you.
yeah. Now, what I would love to know is how did you find your way into the world of verticals at mini movies? So how it's happened that you had your first job for a mini movie like Dramatize Me or LoveBusters or for a vertical? How you got into there?
Oh, it maybe 1 hour, sorry, maybe 1 year ago it happened. I don't remember, maybe more, maybe 1.5. And that was like shock for me. Oh, by English? No. In my career, I have only 1 or 2 times some American, I play in some American officer or soldier or what. And when I hear it in that time already, that projects, oh, I feel so badly about me. Oh, me? No. Please stop. Don't do it again by English. But right now, they propose me that type of job, and that's interesting. That was been and is interesting for me because, like training, even the training of language, that's good task, and I am happy what I can do it really. And even when I say you to start the project, yes, no, oh, again, teaching English, that's really like playing for me inside me because in the general, I'm happy and I know, yeah, that's hard, but it's like training in a gym.
Yeah.
That's hard too, but that's for you, not for some other guy. That's for you. And that job, that's for me too. That bringing money for me and my family, and some pluses, some new words like today with you and that audition.
Audition. No, so that means you just got your footsteps into this space because of you are able to speak English, and they were looking for English-speaking Ukrainian actors. That's
Uh, yeah,
that's
and I have my English only from the school time. And for luck, I'm going from ordinary school to some lyceum. That's a step from my parents, and I say big thanks for them. And in that lyceum, we have so beautiful English teacher, young lady, and she know what she is young and beautiful, and she use it for teaching. Because we are all of us was fall in love about her, and she know it and use it for teaching. For example, like, oh, if you teaching some lesson good in the next lesson, we start a new lesson with the name love, something like that. And after that, everyone teach English more good than before.
yeah. Actually, to learn a different language is actually learning by doing. I mean, I always had problems to learn a different language, and that's the problem which I have with Ukrainian right now, but I'm on it. So just give me some time. Um, Is actually there a shooting of the verticals or mini movies which you remember the most because there's happened something good or negative, which you still remember what was so special about it? Was there a shooting?
I'm so like to playing bad guys because you feel in a big power, many people around you. It's your team, and all your even one your word is powerful. And as you said, it will be that.
Hmm.
That's a very good feeling, very big power. And I remember, for example, what you say, that mafia boss, that's a good story. And by the way, today in that time in Kiev, some crew, filming crew, right now have some party without me.
Oh,
They, yeah, they finished their project and right now have some party about that. but it's a long way for me, so I'm staying here. I have interview with you and other interview today too, and a little bit
I'm
busy.
sorry
So
that I kept you away from that.
you just must know what our interview more necessary and more mainly than party.
Okay.
Work first, party after. That project, in that project, I played some politic guys, bad guys, and my brother is good guy. He is back from prison, and back from prison. Oh, he is bad guy. No, me bad guy, and he is a good guy. We
He
understand
was innocent in the jail, yeah, okay.
in that story. So that project was been great, really, and I hope you like it too. They start to to cut it already because production is finishing, and right now they preparing that for the broadcasting.
That sounds good.
Um, yeah, thank you. So that same type of man for Soul City is good, but inside is very dark, and only closest people know about it. And for me, very very necessary to hear from the director of that project after filming in a last day in the last scene when we finished. He come to me and say, oh, that type of guys, that's yours.
You are very good in playing the bad guy. So you are.
Yeah, thank
Um,
you.
yeah, if you are, like we always said now, you are playing often the bad guy. Is there any role, no matter if it's vertical, like, or for mini movies or for the Ukrainian market or cinema, is there a role which would you like to play but didn't have the chance yet? Is there a
You
dream?
know, no, because so often some actors say, "Oh, my dream is Romeo," or "My dream is Hamlet," or what. No, even in a small role, in a small character, you can find some brilliance, some shining, and doesn't matter what material you take, you must make a brilliant from ordinary stone. And
Mm.
I like it that working process. And I don't know all the the worldwide material, and I don't know all the characters and even and every scenario, every script what I get, that's some surprise. That surprise, I try to find some special for me,
Yeah,
and I
and
have
go
some
on. Sorry, go
correct
on.
dream, correct character, correct name. No, that's not for me. No.
Yeah, and actually that sounds what I actually figured out because sorry for the audience if I repeat myself in each interview, but that's what I like for the Ukrainian verticals because the storylines, for example, don't repeat themselves. So you can always create something new as an actor. Um, Worldwide, the other verticals, sometimes it's happened that the storyline repeat themselves. It's just a new vertical with new actors and they change the story a little bit, but the main subject of the story is always the same. But in the Ukraine, you didn't see in a vertical which been the storyline of vertical A is the same like a vertical C. So it's always unique. And so as an actor, I guess it's interesting that you have always to create something new because you give this person the role your correct character. So that's actually amazing what I like. I hope you all enjoyed the interview with Hennadii as much as we did so far. But since we talked about so many subjects, we decided to make a second part of it. So stay tuned for the second part.